first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully, my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Gemini. So, let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope we're looking towards a fantastic weekend, and let's see what we got going on. Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. Hey, Julia. What's going on, guys? Hey, Jessica. How's everybody doing today, man? Happy Friday. Hopefully, we're looking towards a fantastic weekend. Messages for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Gemini. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. By the way, Gemini, I also did upload your July reading, so if you haven't checked it out already, feel free to check it out. Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Seven of Cups. So, you can be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Five of Wands reversed, person you're dealing with. We got the Five of Pentacles, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Four of Cups. So, with the energy coming through so far for Gemini, I definitely feel that with the Seven of Cups upright and the Five of Wands reversed, moving into the weekend here, there's definitely some sort of confusion. I think the confusion is, it seems like things are calm. It seems like things are going all right. It seems like things are working. In regards to the person you're dealing with, Five of Pentacles, I really feel like that's because somebody's out of the picture. So Gemini, with somebody out of the picture, there's no more frustration. There's no more anxiety. There's no more anything. Honestly, life seems to be flowing and going in a pretty good direction for you, okay? Now, keep in mind, the Five of Wands is the card that I kind of associate with Mercury, and considering that Mercury has just went direct, it's no longer in retrograde, and we're only dealing with a few more days of the after shadow period, I feel like Mercury kind of showed you that a certain or specific person in your life is definitely not a person to keep around. Throughout the Mercury retrograde we experienced from May into June, you could have been surrounded by somebody, Gemini, who was just causing you a lot of stress. You could have been surrounded by somebody who was causing you a lot of anxiety or causing you a lot of problems as a whole. Maybe it was a romantic person, maybe it was somebody you were dating, maybe it was a friend of yours, maybe it was a coworker, or even a job that you had any sort of conflict with. But Gemini, as someone or something is no longer in your life, then and the more that you're ignoring it as well, the better you're starting to feel. Looking at the outcome that's present, Four of Cups, you're saying to yourself, yeah, without this person or thing, I feel a hell of a lot better. So therefore, I think I made a good decision isolating myself from a person or a situation. So Geminis, I think you're in a space right now where you're acknowledging that the further away you are from someone or something, the better you're starting to feel. No longer are you having any sort of draining situation surrounding you or possibly an energy vampire surrounding you. So coming into this weekend, the more space or time you take away from a person or a thing, the better you feel, and that's kind of making you lean more towards cutting it out completely. So if you're feeling better off without somebody, you might completely isolate from that person. If you're feeling better without some sort of job or some sort of thing that you were partaking in, you're feeling better no longer including yourself in that. So Gemini, you're creating boundaries here, and you're recognizing that by putting a boundary between you and whomever or whatever the situation is overall better for your mental health. And guys, mental health is our priority. So at the end of the day here, Gemini, you're prioritizing your mental health, you are setting your boundaries, and you're acknowledging that you're better without someone or something, okay? So I think you're in a pretty good place. You always got to do what you feel is best for yourself, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for the 1111 all the way from Mary Hill. What up, Aunt? Not much. What's up with you? Thank you so much for that 1111. And thank you so much all the way from, hopefully I say your name correctly, but Seago Warren, hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Thank you for the $4.99. Cancer gang, your birthday is on July 7th. That's what's up. It's coming up soon. Wishing you an early and happy birthday. So we started off with our air signs today. Let's go ahead and do air, water, fire, earth. Go into our water signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing? I know Cancer, I know it's your birthday, but I feel like I've been putting Scorpios last, so let me do Scorpio real quick, then we'll do Cancer in the next batch, all right? Scorpio, what do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Team Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on for the 132 peeps in the chat? If you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, man. Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Two of Wands in the reverse. So, you might be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Ace of Wands. Person you're dealing with, we got here the Six of Cups. And then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Knight of Swords. Now, the Two of Wands reversed to the Ace of Wands upright. I think that you are in a place where you figured out what it is you actually want. I think that you have put some sort of image in your mind or created some sort of future for yourself that you find ideal. You're looking at a scenario right now, Scorpio, and you're saying, there's something I want and I'm going after it. Maybe it's a job that you finally want to pursue. Maybe you've always had a dream of pursuing some sort of dream or some sort of job that you've had and you never taken action, but coming up this weekend, you might be deciding to take action on that. So for example, if you've always dreamt of being in the, food industry or being in the TV industry or the actor or actress industry, you're making some moves to actually get there. You're taking action to make your dream come true. Now, if this isn't about dreams or pursuing dreams, I do feel like a lot of you guys here have gotten into a place where you're done with your past. You have here Two of Wands and you have here the Six of Cups. This is letting go of your past. And even if you may have felt like you had no idea where your future is going, I think that coming up this weekend, Scorpio, you're finally coming up with an idea of what you want your future to be for yourself. So maybe your past was something that dictated your life for quite some time, and maybe you felt like the future was very blurry, like you had no idea what was to come of it. But I think a lot of you guys here are getting yourself together and realizing, I know what I want to do with myself moving forward, and I know what I want to create and manifest in my life moving forward. So now I'm taking action to get there. When we look at the Six of Cups, it talks about your past, and your past doesn't just have to be a heartbreak past or a past with another person. It can be about anything that you've gone through. I mean, the best example I feel in this situation for you, Scorpio, would be you felt stuck in the past for a long time because maybe things didn't work out the way you wanted them to, and it made you hesitant to even think about where you'd be in the future. But coming up this weekend, I think you're finally figuring out what it is you want, and you're actually going after it. So with that being said, you're taking action to get things done, Scorpio. Whether it's pursuing a dream, whether it's moving on from somebody and putting yourself right back into the dating scene, whether it's about doing something you've always wanted to do and no longer holding yourself back. You're taking action, and that's a beautiful thing, because if you want something in this life, you have to be willing to, first and foremost, believe you can have it, but then second of all, take action to go get it. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I like it, baby. I like it a lot. So we did our air, we did our water, going to our fire. What do we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Aries gang? Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Team Aries. Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on for your weekend. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you might be dealing with an earth sign for a few of you. Your current energy, you got here the Eight of Wands reversed, person you're dealing with. You got the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Strength in reverse. So, with this energy for you, Aries, the Three of Pentacles reversed to the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's about done with a situation, not working on a situation, not trying to resolve something. You're in a place where you're taking zero action. And I think it's because your person here planted a seed that never grew. to be completely honest. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, Seven of Pentacles reversed, somebody here planted a seed with you, meaning that they had some sort of intention with you, or they gave you some sort of promise, but they didn't fall through with that. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse here is nothing's growing at all. So if somebody planted a seed with you and they didn't water that motherfucker and they didn't make that motherfucker grow, you're in a position where you're saying, well, if you're not going to work on this with me, why am I going to put any effort in this as well? Looking at the outcome that's present, the Strength card in the reverse, I think you're in a position right now, Aries, where if somebody is not putting in 100%, and especially putting in what they said they would, you're not in a place where you want to be involved. I think that ultimately somebody planted a seed in your head saying that here's a beautiful future we can have, here's a beautiful and amazing thing we can have together, and they never fell through with it. I think somebody kind of went against their word. And because of that, it made you not want to work with this person altogether. It made you not want to move forward with them altogether, because Aries, frankly, don't like people who do not fall through with their word, let alone Aries do not like feeling or being lied to. That's really important for an Aries. If you lie to an Aries and break their trust, it's very hard for them to open up and trust you again. So I think that somebody here just did not pull through for you, and that was a major turnoff. And looking at the outcome that's present, Strength card in reverse, I don't think you're going to hold out for this person. Instead, I think you're saying you have the opportunity, you missed the mark, and that's it. I'm going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? All right, baby. Goddamn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much, Jackie Tang, for the 5. Cancer Moons Tarot, can you please shout out my beloved Cancer friend who is having her birthday on 14/7, I think you mean July 14th. Absolutely. Well, I don't have a name, but I'm going to say shout out to the Cancer friend. Have a happy birthday on July 14th. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic birthday, all right? Also, Jackie, thank you so much for that donation again. I really appreciate it. Tiffany, thank you for the 219 SEK. I believe in God and the universe, and I wish the best for everybody. And Aunt, I have been struggling with health, but staying positive. God bless everybody. Well, God bless you. You know, you're in my prayers in regards to what's going on with your health. It will all be resolved. You know, focus and hone in onto as much positivity as you can. The thing about life is that life is always very unexpected. Sometimes things come up, and sometimes things are practical and we can see them coming. But in regards to health, that's one of those things that can be a little bit tricky. So I'm wishing you the best. I'm keeping you in my prayers. Have as much positive thoughts as you can on the situation. Also, there's a lot of holistic things you can do. On YouTube, you can search in frequencies that can help you possibly for whatever you're dealing with health-wise. So if you want to check that out on YouTube, it's free content. There's a bunch of frequencies there. There's singing bowls that help you with music therapy and stuff like that. So there's always a lot of other holistic options you can look at as well to help you. But of course, focus on what your doctor is telling you. Just saying in the meanwhile, if you want anything else to help, feel free to look that up and do your research on YouTube. But I'm keeping you in my prayers, and I hope all is well. Thank you for your donation, my love. I really appreciate that. Thank you, okay? So we did our water, we did our air. No, we did our air, our water, our fire, go into our earth signs. What do we got coming in for the lovely and amazing Capricorn gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. Messages for Team Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 248 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming through here, man. Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got going on for your weekend, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. All right, baby. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 5 of Wands in the reverse. You can be dealing with a fire sign, and Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got the 4 of Wands in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got the King of Cups in reverse, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Capricorn, 5 of Wands reversed, 4 of Wands reversed. I do feel like right now when it comes towards your status with somebody, it's a little tricky to understand what that necessarily is. It doesn't feel to me like you're in a super stable place with the person you're dealing with, but it also doesn't feel to me like things are entirely over. I think you're in a weird energy state with somebody where you don't know what the two of you are, and you don't know what the two of you will be progressing forward. I mean, taking a look at who you're connecting with here, King of Cups in reverse, I think that this individual has had a lack of compassion for you recently. They've also had a lack of love and a lack of expression in general. They haven't been expressing those warm, fuzzy, lovey kind of feelings towards you. This person's been a little bit cold. And with the outcome that's present, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I think that you've decided to say, all right, I'm not going to try to boost their mood or change what they're going through. I'm in a space where I'm just going to let this go. So somebody in your life has been acting cold towards you lately and distant towards you lately, and it's leaving you in limbo. You don't know what's happening. You don't know where things are going, and there's a lot of confusion right now. I think that previously, the Eight of Pentacles was probably upright. Most likely, Capricorn, you were trying to resolve this situation. Most likely, in the recent past, you were trying to help this person and get what's going on with them, but they've been remaining closed off and detached. What I've learned, guys, is let people do what they're doing. You know, we can't change a person's energetic state of being. We can only change our own. And if the person you're connecting with is deciding to stay emotionally unavailable and is deciding to have this cold kind of vibe towards you, then let that be. You know, if they want to reach out to you moving forward when they feel like they're ready, they're more than welcome to do that. But that is going to be something that's based upon their own decision. What you got to do for yourself, Capricorn, is make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And here's the thing. You don't need to wait for this person to open back up to you. You don't need to wait for this person to warm back up to you. If they decide to sit in this energy and treat you in ways you don't deserve to be treated, you don't have to tolerate that behavior, Capricorn, because you know what? You are responsible for your feelings just like they are responsible for theirs. And they're also responsible for their actions and any sort of behavior that they give you. So Capricorn, if somebody's cold, detached, and distant, I want you guys to know it's not your duty and responsibility to fix the relationship between the two of you. Because if they're the ones putting the dent in the relationship, it's their duty to man up or woman up and fix the relationship. It is their duty because they are the ones that retracted from it in the first place, right? So Cappy, I think that this is one of these situations where you have to look at it as it is what it is and what happens, happens. Because I can't control them, I can't fix them, and I can't help them open up. You know, they can only help themselves. So it's kind of like the ball's in their court. So I would back away from this situation for a while and this person for a little while and see what comes of it. Maybe they'll come towards you. Maybe they'll apologize. Maybe they'll explain what's going on. But if they're taking no action at all, maybe that's going to end up being the fact that they miss out on having a beautiful relationship with you. And that's not your fault, Capricorn, because they're the ones that chose to be in recluse. So you got to think of it in that perspective, okay? All right, Cappy. I love you guys. You've been having a little bit of harsh readings lately. I hope things turn up for Capricorns, all right? I'm sending you guys a lot of love, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our first batch of signs, going back to our air signs. So what do we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Libra gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages between Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 260 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Messages for Team Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Libra, let's see what we got going on for your weekend, baby. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Libra, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Five of Swords. You can be connecting with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, we got the Ace of Cups in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got the Queen of Wands, and then the outcome that's present for you is the Magician in the reverse. Libra, you don't want somebody no more, okay? That's what it's showing up for me. You don't want somebody no more. I think that you've cut someone off here, and I think that the moment you did cut them off is when they're suddenly going to start doing everything in their power to have you. I find this as a very similar cycle that I've seen in a lot of different connections, you know? The moment you cut somebody off because they weren't taking the opportunity is the moment where they want you so bad because now you are something that they cannot have. So Libra, you put somebody in a position to where you are something they can no longer have. You said, I don't have feelings for you anymore. There is no more opportunity for you and I to be together. I'm walking away from this and I'm doing my own thing. And the moment that happens, Queen of Wands, they're over here and suddenly interested. All right? The thing about, if this is a guy you're connecting with, the thing about men sometimes is that men really like a challenge. Sometimes that's what they really like. They like to have a challenge. They like to go out there and, you know, say that I'm going to prove you wrong and get you anyways, even if you're saying that I don't like you or I don't fuck with you, you know? So if you're connecting with a man, that most likely could be the case, you know? Men sometimes have to do those types of things to boost their ego. And when I say this in a general category because this is not all men, right? No man and no woman is created equal. We are all individual. But sometimes that is something that we can see, right? With the alpha male type of dynamic. Ultimately, Libra, I just feel like whoever this is you're connecting with, showing up as the Queen of Wands, they're showing interest after you've already said you're now uninterested, you know? And looking at the outcome that's present, the Magician in reverse, you're not doing anything about it. When they say, hey, I'm interested in you, you're like, oh, well, you had the chance, but no longer is that chance there because I'm off the market. That's the Magician in reverse, okay? You pulled a Houdini on this person and you got out of their traps, all right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our air sign, going to our water sign. What do we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Cancer gang? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 285 peeps in the chat, if y'all could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming out today, man. Messages for Team Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got going on, baby. Cancer, overall energy for you guys here showing up as the Page of Wands. You might be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Your current energy, we got here a Five of Swords, person you're dealing with, the Judgment in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I have a good feeling that the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn upright for you, Cancer. And the reason I say that is because you're done fighting for somebody who is already denying you. You're done fighting for somebody here who's not taking a chance on you, right? Cancer, you know, when someone says I'm not interested, or when somebody says I don't want a reconciliation, or when somebody says I don't want to have a chance with you in general, sometimes it's hard for us to accept that when people say that. And that's totally true because I'm a Cancer sun. When I really love somebody and I really want to be with that person, I'm going to pursue that person, right? And then I learned over time that the clarity is always right in front of you. You know, if somebody says, I don't want this anymore, or I don't want to get back together, or I'm not interested, the clarity is always in front of your face. And the more that you chase after something that isn't in resonance with you, the more that you hurt yourself. So Cancer, you're done hurting yourself here. You know, this could be you guys no longer chasing somebody who's moved on from you. This could be somebody who you recently shooted your shot with and they turned you down and you said, cool, it is what it is. I think you guys are in a place where you have found a lot more happiness within yourself, which is really fucking important because this Cancer season for Cancers in general has been a really big ascension of self-respect and self-love and self-appreciation. And I've seen that in a lot of the collective for Cancers. So Cancer, I just want to take a moment of time and say, for one, I'm so happy for us because this season has been beautiful. And for two, I'm so proud of us because we're in a position where we really see our worth. We're in a position where we're generally a lot more happy. And we're in a position where we love ourselves and respect ourselves a lot more than maybe we did a couple months ago. So I'm seeing a really good ascension in Cancers. So ultimately, what this reading is about is whether or not somebody new denied you or somebody in your past denied you, I don't think you're taking it personally anymore. You know, you're kind of just realizing I'm in this game for fun. When it comes to love, I'm going to have fun. When I find the right partner, I find the right partner. I'm not in a rush anymore to get with somebody and to get married and to do this and to do that. I'm present to the moment and going with the flow. And it's incredibly important to go with the flow when it comes towards love because you never know if that person's the right one for you or not. Never rush into things in life. Just live life and have as much fun as you can. So Cancers, you're in a space right now where you value yourself, you know your worth, and if somebody denies you, you don't take it personally anymore. You're like, okay, cool. It is what it is. They may not be for me, but maybe somebody else out there is, right? So this is looking pretty good. I'm seeing a very, very, very big ascension in you guys, and I'm seeing a lot more happiness here for you. You're looking at things in a much more calmer perspective and less serious tone rather than a serious one. I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? So, we did our air, we did our water, go into our fire. What do we got going in here for the lovely and amazing Leo gang? Messages for Team Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, messages for Team Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for my Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Leo, let's see what we got going on, baby. Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So, you might be dealing with an air sign for some. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Six of Cups reversed, person you're dealing with. We got the Seven of Wands reversed, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Strength in reverse, which is you. You might be connecting with the fellow Leo. The Ten of Swords reversed to the Six of Cups reversed. Right now, you're in a position where I think it's hard for you to totally accept something that's going on. I'm definitely going to need more information in this reading, so let me pull a couple extra cards, Leo. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands reversed. Why is the Seven of Wands reversed here for the person that Leo is dealing with? And what do we got? We got here the Page of Wands, and we got here the Chariot in the reverse. Now, why is Leo's current energy showing up as the Six of Cups in reverse? And what do we have? We have here the Two of Cups. Okay. So, Leo, I think you're in a situation right now where you're trying to have this conversation with yourself, and you're trying to say, you know what, I should move on. I should move on from somebody that I love and care for, but it's something that feels so impossible to do. It's like no matter how much I try to move on from this person, and no matter how much I acknowledge that this relationship isn't for me anymore, I just feel stuck. I feel like I am connected to this person, and the cord just cannot be cut. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, Seven of Wands in reverse over here, I feel like they're in a position where they're not really around either. This is a person who hasn't fought for you. So there's some sort of cycle here with a lot of unfinished business. Leo, you want to be able to move on from somebody, but you feel like you just can't. And in regards to the person you're dealing with, I think they feel the exact same way. Page of Wands, Chariot reversed. There's a part of them that's always going to be interested in you. And I think there's a part of you that's always going to be interested in them. The thing about cycles like these that are so difficult to break is that sometimes it's hard for us to feel like there's ever going to be anything else out there that's better. The truth of the situation is that in any relationship, you can always find a better one. You always can. You could always find a better person than the person you're currently with. But why do relationships work and why are they successful? It's because you make a choice with that person to make it work. You make a choice with that person to be with that person and to work on one another to where all other potential relationships no longer mean shit to you because they become your focal point. So Leos, I think you're in a space right now where you're looking at this person and you feel like there's nobody else out there that could top them. There's nobody else out there that could be better, but I promise you there are better people out there. The thing is that when you do find your next person, it's up to you on whether or not if you choose to be with that individual and to put the effort in. You know, the reason why relationships last and the reason why relationships work is because those two people choose each other despite any other better options they could have. So as of right now, I think that's what's holding you back, and I think that's what's keeping you stuck. It's the ideology of you'll never find something better, but I promise you, you can and you will, all right? But you have to give yourself that opportunity by letting go in order to find something better in the first place. All right, Leo? I love you guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water, our air, our fire, going to our earth signs. What do we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Taurus gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my beautiful bull gang. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle. And let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Taurus, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You can be connecting possibly with a fellow earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, we got here the Five of Wands reversed. Person you're dealing with, we got the Temperance reversed. The outcome that's present, we got the Death in reverse. So you might be connecting with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Now, the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Wands reversed. You're very much so done giving to a toxic situation, Taurus. You are like, I don't have time for this anymore. I really don't. I don't have time to give to a toxic situation anymore. And most importantly, why would I give my time to a toxic situation when the person I'm dealing with isn't trying to resolve their toxicity? Very important thing to note, Taurus. Remember, I say this a lot, but it's true. Your feelings are your responsibility. Just like the person you're dealing with, their feelings are their responsibility. And if they are choosing not to resolve their toxicity, you have every single right to no longer invest yourself into another person's toxicity. You have every single right and choice to not invest yourself in somebody else's energetic state of being if they choose not to change that, if they choose not to give a more positive vibration. So Taurus, there's somebody here who I feel is definitely going through something right now, but they're not doing the work to fix it. They're going through some sort of toxic cycle, and they're not pulling themselves out of it. And I think you've had enough giving your energy to that because you're realizing that you needed boundaries. Looking at the outcome that's present, the Death card in reverse, maybe you don't totally want to let go of this person because a part of you probably really cares for them, but as of right now, you're deciding to limit yourself from whoever this is, Taurus. You're saying to yourself, you are a toxic environment for me, and I can no longer give my energy to said toxic environment, so for the time being, I need some space, I need a break. All right? And I don't blame you, Taurus, because just like your feelings are your responsibility, so are theirs. And your energy and protecting your energy is your responsibility as well, so you're making that call. You don't want to be in a toxic environment, and you really don't have to. All right, Taurus? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our second batch of signs, going back to our air signs. Let's see what we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. Messages for Team Aqua, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. Messages for Team Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity. An opportunity for what, though? Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Hangman, person you're dealing with, the Page of Cups in reverse, and then the outcome that's present for you, we got here the Six of Wands upright. Aquarius, Page of Cups in reverse, and then the Hangman card. I think that this is kind of symbolizing, because the Hangman card is a card that talks about being stuck. It talks about feeling trapped. I think what you're maybe feeling stuck or feeling trapped about could be the fact that somebody here is no longer interested or showing romantic interest in you. I think you really fucked with somebody, Aquarius. You did. You fucked with them. You liked them. There was something about this person that you could see yourself aligning with them. But they retracted here. Page of Cups reversed. They stopped giving you any sort of romantic attention or any sort of romantic affection. And I think that it kind of bothered you because it kept you stuck and it was something that you necessarily didn't expect. But here's the opportunity that you have this weekend, though. You do have the opportunity to move forward. You do have the opportunity to take interest in other people. I kind of feel like the universe here is nudging you in a way to put yourself back out there and find somebody else nonetheless. I think your guides in the universe are trying to say, Aquarius, even though you did really like this person, remember there are more opportunities out there. We have all heard the saying, there's plenty of fish in the sea. I know, Aquarius, you want this one fish, but there are other fish, bigger fish, cooler fish, vibrant fish. All right? When you look in the ocean, there's a lot of cool shit and a lot of cool fish. Let me give you an ocean fact real quick. We only know about 1% of what's down there. That's fucking horrifying, okay? I don't know about you guys. The ocean's got some cool shit, but they got some scary shit, okay? And there's some things I don't want to know about, so I'm cool with just knowing the 1%, okay? The rest of the fucking ocean can go ahead and be a goddamn mystery for me. Either way, getting back into your reading, Aquarius, I genuinely feel here that your guides are just trying to say, I understand that you're upset. We empathize that you're upset, but give yourself more opportunities. Don't let this one person get you all hung up on them. Don't let this one person make you not want to shoot your shot with other people moving forward. There's other opportunities out there, and who knows, you might actually have the opportunity to meet an awesome person this weekend if you put yourself back out there. So Aquarius, say fuck it. Be like, you know what? It is what it is. They didn't want to be with me. Fine. Fuck it. Somebody else will. And I think that person wants to come on in. So give them the pass. Give them the way. And how do you do that? Put yourself back on the market. All right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all our air signs. Going to our water signs. What do we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Pisces gang? Messages for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, by the way, thank you so much. 1111. Thank you for the 19.99. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my fish. Let's see what we got going on for the fish, baby. Pisces. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Five of Swords in the reverse. We've been seeing this Five of Swords coming out so often today, okay? This has definitely been the hottest card today. So, Pisces, your overall energy, Five of Swords reversed. Your current energy, we got here the Moon card, person you're dealing with. We got here the Five of Cups, and then the outcome that's present is going to be the Knight of Swords in the reverse. All right. So with this energy so far, Pisces, you can be connecting with the fellow Pisces. I think that the Five of Swords reversed here to the Moon card is like you no longer being resistant to your emotions and you're allowing yourself to feel. Pisces, sometimes you guys can be emotionally unavailable. I think that happens with every water sign. But as a Pisces, you kind of like go into your dream world. You just get so far into your head and your imagination to the point where you kind of like avoid your current reality and you live in like a different reality of what it is you want sometimes. And I say this with love because I'm dating a Pisces. I've always dated Pisces. I love Pisces. I have Pisces all over my life. And I notice that sometimes when feelings get too intense or when you're emotionally unavailable, you just get into that state of, I'm going to jump into another reality right now because that's what's less painful. That's what hurts less. And looking at who you're dealing with right now, you know, you are dealing with the Five of Cups. I think what you're dealing with is pain, Pisces. And that pain wants to have a breakthrough with you. That pain wants to come through. And that pain wants you to acknowledge it so that you therefore can release it. And I think that that's what this weekend's going to be about. It's about no longer resisting the pain that wants to come through you, the emotions that want you to be connected to them so that you can have that moment of release, so that you can have that good cry, so that you can let go of whatever the hell's been bothering you. So for any Pisces as of lately that have kind of been like dodging something that's been bothering you, really connect with yourself this weekend because your feelings want you to heal. Your feelings want you to release whatever's going on. You know, I tell people this and I mean it because it's 100% true. The more that you avoid what you're feeling, the worse you end up feeling, and the more that your feelings keep coming up and cornering you and beating the shit out of you, right? Like imagine this, the more you dodge your feelings, the more they reappear and they trap you at the worst times. So for any of my Pisces in here that are dealing with something, or if something's on the back of your mind that's bothering you, confront it this weekend. Because when you do that, you accept what's going on, you allow yourself to feel how you feel, and feeling is healing. When you start to feel something, that's how you start to heal it. So Pisces, give yourself that opportunity this weekend, okay? If you need to avoid talking to other people to just sit in your feelings and sit in your emotions, feel free to do that too. If you need a day off, Pisces, or if you want to stay at home all day and watch TV and just feel what's going on and connect with yourself, feel free to do that. You don't need to be around anybody this weekend, Pisces, if you don't want to be. Just connect with yourself, okay? Your higher self is calling to you. Go answer the phone, all right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water signs. We finished up our air signs. Going to our fire. What do we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Sagittarius gang? Oh, real quick, hold on, Sagittarius. 1111, thank you again for the $9.99. Excuse me. Why do people treat me differently when I tell them about seeing angel numbers and spirituality? The people that you're connecting with probably don't resonate with the type of practice that you have, you know? I think that there are a lot of people out there that resonate with angel numbers and their own versions of spirituality, but I think that spirituality is so fluid that there is absolutely no category or no like actual specific way to identify what spirituality is to you as you could identify a religion. For example, I am a spiritual person. I have my own version of spirituality, but I can't identify my spirituality like I can identify Catholicism, you know? Spirituality is what is your version of it, essentially, and it's what it is you resonate with. So some people in their own forms of spirituality may not resonate with angel numbers, may not resonate with, things such as like 1111 and things of that nature, but other people do. For example, I resonate with angel numbers. I believe 1111, 111, 222, 333, 444, so on and so forth. I believe that those are messages coming through from your guides or messages coming through from the universe. Essentially, though, to get back to the premise of your question, you asked, why do people treat me differently? Chances are their version or their spirituality is so different from yours. And people treat people differently for things that they do not understand. So I wouldn't take it personally. I don't think that people are treating you differently in a way because they are like against what you believe. It's more so that they probably just don't understand it. I find that when people ask me questions, because a lot of people ask me questions about my personal beliefs, my spirituality, tarot cards and tarot readings and stuff like that. I've had a lot of people ask me about it, and I just let them know how I feel. I think what's important, guys, is to remember that people are so complex and so different, and people have their own beliefs and their own spirituality and whatever they resonate with. So if somebody doesn't resonate with what you resonate with, I wouldn't take offense to it. If they're being a little different, they're probably just curious. Because I've learned, at least in my experience, a lot of people are curious, I've had a lot of people who are atheists, ask me about tarot cards and how energy works and things of that nature. I've had people who are diehard Catholics, who have asked me, hey, tarot doesn't necessarily align with my religion in a certain way, but I find it interesting that you do this and that you do that. So keep in mind, man, everybody's different, but what you resonate with is important. So always believe what you resonate with. And I would take it as a sign of curiosity. I wouldn't take it as any sort of offensive way. All right? Sorry if I went off in a tangent, man. I'm a chatterbox sometimes, but hopefully I helped out there, okay? All right, baby. So going back to the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right? What do we got coming in here for Team Saggy, please? Messages for Team Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? All right, my Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Saggy, overall energy for you guys here showing up as the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You might be dealing with a Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, we got here the Ten of Cups reversed. Person you're dealing with, we have here the Sun in reverse. And then the outcome that's present, we got here the Six of Swords. Sagittarius, there might be some troubles right now in regards to things going on with your family, because the Ten of Cups can be a family card, so there could be some sort of family drama happening this weekend. Especially this weekend, we have 4th of July coming up, so Sagittarius, if there's any sort of drama within your family, I do see that it's drama that you want to avoid with the Five of Pentacles at play, so it would be best not to get involved. So if there's family drama coming up, especially with the 4th of July happening this weekend, just be mindful of not getting yourself involved in that. The best thing that you can do is try to isolate yourself from that situation, because putting yourself in it is just going to cause a lot more problems that you don't really want to be a part of. So for some of you guys, that's a really specific message about coming up this 4th of July, so be really mindful of that. Now, if this is not about avoiding family drama, it very well likely could be about you kind of acknowledging, I just don't resonate with this person. Maybe you and a friend just don't meet the same criteria anymore. Maybe you and a lover just don't resonate anymore, or you and a coworker, whatever the case is. You may be coming to the realization of, I just don't align with you, and you don't align with me, and there's nothing we can do about that, and maybe it would be a good thing for us to kind of go our separate ways. It's almost like coming to the realization of, no matter how hard I try to make things work with you, we just don't work together. I think we're going to be better off separated and better off alone. So Sagittarius, you can be coming to some sort of agreement here this weekend between you and somebody else saying, hey, we're a lot better off alone than together. So let's go ahead and do that and go our separate ways so we can both focus on ourselves. So take either message how that resonates, all right? But going back, though, to the 4th of July thing, yeah, if there is some sort of family drama here, there may be people that are going to try to get you involved, but it is prominent not to get involved, okay? So that was the specific message for somebody, all right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our fire, we did our air, go into our earth signs, baby. What do we got coming in here for the lovely and amazing Virgo gang? By the way, Virgo, I uploaded your July 2021 tarot reading, so if you haven't seen it yet, feel free to check it out after this video, okay? All right, baby, let's see what we got going on. Messages between Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages between Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 306 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming out, man. Messages for Team Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Virgo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Page of Cups in the reverse. You might be connecting with a water sign for some. Your current energy, we got here the 8 of Wands, person you're dealing with, the Queen of Wands reversed, and then the outcome that's present, the Knight of Cups reversed. Oh boy. So Virgo, I think that you're deciding to definitely talk to other people here. Somebody with the Queen of Wands in reversed made some sort of decision that did not make you happy. Virgo, the Queen of Wands reversed can identify that the person you're dealing with may or may not have been faithful to you. So there's a potential that some of you Virgos could have caught the person you were connecting with talking to other people behind your back or engaging in any sort of activities behind your back. If that's the case, you're definitely not moving forward with them. Most importantly, though, Virgo, I think you feel like you lost the spark with somebody you were connecting with, and you're in a space right now where you overall want to go out and experience the new. You want to see what else is out there for you. I think that whoever you're connecting with here is in this position right now where they're not really giving you what you want. You know, the Queen of Wands reverse is somebody not giving you all the love that you want, the affection that you deserve, and the desires that you have. You kind of feel like, you ever go on a website and you see like, does such and such meet the requirements? It's like they're not meeting the requirements. That's what you're feeling. You're like, I don't know who I'm connecting with. They just don't meet the requirements, okay? So with that being said, looking at the outcome that's present, Knight of Cups reversed, you don't see yourself having a future with somebody here, but instead, you see yourself having a future elsewhere and a future with other people. So you're giving yourself that opportunity here. 8 of Wands. To move forward from this person, to move forward from this connection, and to see what else is out there and what else you can explore. All right, Virgo, it happens, man, and it's good to be honest about it. Sometimes in life, we just can't see ourselves progressing any further with somebody because they're no longer in our vibrational resonance. So the best thing that we can do for ourselves is let it go and then find what is in vibrational resonance with us moving forward. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And by the way, Amanda says, dang, I hope that's not my fiance. Most likely it's not your fiance. You know, these readings resonate if they resonate to you. You know, you'll know. But chances are for anybody who's in a serious relationship, as such as like having a fiance, definitely not going to be your message, all right? All right, baby. So, guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Shout out to everybody that comes out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, man. Thank you for your support. For everybody who's in the chat here right now, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that so much. I want to wish you all a happy 4th of July coming up this weekend. I hope you guys have a fantastic time with your friends, family, and whoever you're going to share and spend that with. I hope you guys have an awesome time. I uploaded Gemini and Virgo today, so if you're a Gemini or a Virgo, feel free to check out your video. I think all we have left is Scorpio, Aquarius, and 2 other signs. We got about 4 more videos left, which will all be uploaded next week, okay? Also, if you guys are interested, the chakra candle set, the 7 chakra candle set is still available, so if you guys want to come and get it, definitely feel free to get it. It's going to be the first link in the description of this video after the live is finished, so if you guys are interested in buying 7 chakra candle sets, feel free to do that, guys. It's one whole set with all 7 candles for all 7 chakras, so that's going to be in the description box down below. I think in about a month or so, we're going to start doing the individual candles. But for right now, it's just going to be focused on the 7 candle set. So for those of you guys that want to get a whole set of the 7 chakra candles, check that out in the description after I finish this video. You guys can feel free to go ahead, check it out, and purchase it, all right? All right, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you for everybody who sent in donations. Thank you for everybody who's here. Grateful for all of you. I hope we have a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys have a safe and awesome 4th of July, and I will see you all later, okay? Much love, guys, and happy Friday. Peace, baby. Enjoy. I'll see you guys later.